set a goal and you're just crushing it, maybe for 2 days or 3 days, maybe you've made it 4 days, 5 days, and then there comes a day where you just don't want to do your cardio, you don't want to work out, you don't want to eat right, or whatever your goal is. Maybe it's a business goal and you just don't want to grind, you want to sit on the couch for 5 minutes, you're tired, you've gotten up early for 5 days. So what do we do in that space? Because every single driven entrepreneur or athlete at sometimes doesn't want to do the work. And that doesn't mean that you're lazy. It just means that it's time to recalibrate and remind yourself why it is that you're striving for what you're striving for, and understanding that in an instant you can change the way you feel just by deciding that you want to change the way you feel, by thinking of something that made you happy, by thinking of something that gave you a feeling of deep love or gratitude, thankfulness, thinking of a time that you accomplished something that really inspired you and gave back to the world. You can get yourself into a positive state of mind, and you can do it right now. I'm going to tell you a little something that happened to me this morning. Gabe and I went to Tony Robbins. We're just super pumped. We come home. We're demolishing our goals. We're smashing it. Like, I can't even tell you how amazing my workouts have been this week. Gabe too. We're getting up, meditating every single morning together, setting our goals, getting just focused for the day. And we're just smashing our goals. It's amazing. Things with Mia are going so incredible because we're training her in some techniques that we had laid to the side for a few months. Everything's going great. And then this morning, I noticed that everything that could possibly go wrong went wrong. And I'm thinking, shoot, this sucks. Because when I wake up at 5:45, my little girl is supposed to be sleeping towards 7 o'clock. This is when she wakes up. But today she woke up at 5:45 when my alarm went off, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, I don't have time to like soothe her back to sleep. Good morning, Val. Love your face, babe. Mwah. And I realized, okay, I'm gonna have to like get her back to sleep, and Gabe's kind of helping, and that's not exactly how we had allotted our time for the morning. And so I kind of get the coffee going, kind of start things, and then something during our setup with our meditation like was a little bit different, and I don't like change. I'm a routine girl, and that kind of annoyed me for a minute. And then I was having some difficulties with the audio that I was trying to listen to, and that was kind of annoying for a minute. And then I sort of started to get how the day was gonna go. Once my little girl woke up and she was in a little bit of a funk, didn't want to do what we had planned for the morning or whatever. And I realized this is how the day is gonna go. And it's not against me, this is for me. This is the time when I see the things that in the past I might have blamed for being in a negative state of mind. And I'm looking at those things and saying, I can still choose a beautiful state. I can still choose love. I can still choose peace. I can still choose to give the best of myself to this world, to my family, to you guys. Because you are going through the same exact thing as me, because you friends of mine. We are all connected. We are connected at the heart. When I was meditating this morning, I felt your energy. I could feel your physical beings. I could see your faces. Many of you I've never seen, but I feel your energetic space because you are the fingerprint of God. I am the fingerprint of God, and our hearts will listen to one another. Do you hear those birds back there, you guys? Same thing. Their heart beats because the Creator decided that their heart was going to beat. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, good morning. Are you having an amazing day or what? You guys, seriously, today's going to be incredible because we're going to look at the things that come to us that we would have otherwise blamed for a negative day. Did you spill coffee on your white jeans? And things like that get so annoying. Or maybe the morning just didn't quite go as planned. Maybe your child is needing you and you have 5 minutes before you need to walk out the door. Maybe you forgot your lunch and you're at work and you're like, well, today's screwed because I'm going to be hungry, and that's going to mean low blood sugar, and low blood sugar is going to put me in a really bad mood. And dude, you guys, I've been there too. I know it feels like food is energy. It feels like sleep is energy. I didn't get enough sleep last night, and I tried to use that as an excuse. I'm like, I'm tired. And then I decided, which you are going to decide with me, because you guys, we're in this life thing together. Let's make a choice that no outside circumstance is going to determine the way that we feel inside. We are controlling our outcome. We are controlling our environment by choosing a perspective that feels good to us. Not so bad, right? Why not make the choice that today is going to be an incredible day? No matter what spills on your jeans, no matter what your partner might say, are they in a funk? Is your partner or your spouse, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, are they just in a gnarly mood today? And you're like, dude, like, I don't mean to be vulgar on this thing, but I call it brain rape. When somebody comes up at you and they've got a negative attitude and they're fierce and they're furious and even just like that look, that poopy diaper look, like, you know, and you're like, why you gotta do that? Why you do that? Why you gotta have the poopy diaper face? And there's no reason for it, except for one thing. One thing to help you remember that no matter what goes on around you, no matter what energy that you might view as negative might be coming at you, you can choose joy, and you can choose joy right now. You can choose joy by your state of mind. You can choose joy by deciding that you're going to choose joy. And it can start with picking up a leaf. I don't want to destroy the plant right there, but there's these like gorgeous little leaves right here. And sometimes I like pick those things up and I study the back of the leaf. I don't know why that's like such a big deal to me. Or like just the grass, the moisture in the grass. And recognizing that the universe is in perfect flow. It's in perfect harmony. The rain, the air, the water, all of it takes care of itself. The sun rises, the sun sets, the moon now appears. I don't have to do that. That is not on my to-do list. And that is really amazing. Girl, are you going through something like this too, Val? Because seriously, this is something that is so common, but this morning it was just like right in my face. All right, there's one more thing that I want to hit on with you guys in regards to transmuting the energy that you are feeling. Because maybe you're feeling anger and you might feel like that's a bad thing. You're like, oh, I'm angry. And you might remember as a kid, your parents are like, get straight. You change your attitude right now. But understand that anger is not something to be judged. Disappointment, frustration, the feeling that you're suffering, none of that is to be judged. We're just experiencing. We're just taking note of what is going on in our physical existence, in our experience, and we're saying, okay, that. And I can still choose joy, that. And I can still choose the way that I feel in this moment. I am still in control. I am still grounded because I choose to be. So those feelings of anger, they are powerful. But you know something I noticed this week? It's going to trip you out, you guys. Anger is energy. Energy is a good thing. Energy is what we need to crush our workout. Energy is what we need to take in full, deep breaths. Energy is what it takes to be grateful when you don't feel like being grateful. To give love when you don't feel like giving love. To take a little bit of extra time to talk your child through an experience that they're having instead of just being like, I said, get in the car, grab your lunch and get in the car right now. Or do we stop what we're doing, put down the phone, look our child in the eyes and say, you're loved and I love you. I'm hearing that you are having a difficult moment. I'm hearing that this is frustrating to you. Let's talk about that and help them transmute their energy. If you take 5 minutes, yeah, you can be 5 minutes late for work to help your child recalibrate because you are growing a human being that needs your coaching. And it feels so good to give back, even to your child. I know you contribute a lot to your child. I know that your child is the most important thing. Or maybe it's your cat, maybe it's your dog, maybe it's a boyfriend, girlfriend, or a best friend, or a good friend, or a parent. I know it takes energy, you guys. But when we take the time to do those things, everything else lines up as it should. And then you realize that you have more control in your human experience than you ever thought you did. That being said, how about those people that pissed you off? Let's talk about that. Is there anybody that has ever made you so mad you could just scream? And then they tend to do that like repeatedly? Are you feeling me on this? I bet you're thinking of somebody right now. Oh, yeah. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? You're thinking of somebody. And I want you to think of why they made you so mad. What did they do that just irked you? What did they do that is just like, oh, if only my husband, if only you would just do the dishes, then I would have time to make our child a healthy breakfast. But because you left the dishes in the sink, then I am completely incapacitated and I can't make my daughter a lunch and I can't pour her nice fresh water and I can't have a good attitude because you left dishes in the sink. Screw the dishes. The dishes can wait. Make the healthy lunch. Choose joy. Get over it. Understand that you are in control. But I want you to go back and start thinking about this person. What's up, Patience? What an awesome name. You are the best. Patience. I love that. That's super duper cute. I love that name. So think about this person. I know we're getting stinky for a minute, but who is that person that you are having a difficult time with, that you might feel anger about, that you might feel like you don't forgive them, that you might feel like your life is more difficult or frustrating or inconvenienced or not all that it could be if they would just whatever. Maybe they're micromanaging your life. You guys want to know my pet peeve? This is awful. I know, Val, I feel the same exact way. I want positivity in my life too. But the thing is, we are navigating through this human experience. So sometimes things will happen that don't feel good to us because we are the light. We are here to take that negative energy and transmute it into positive energy and be the light that heals the world. We have a message. We have a purpose. This is not about us. And if we can transmute the idea of negative energy, like anger, into positive energy, like power, like love, like getting things done. You can do that by changing the way that your body is moving. Have you gone for a sprint session when you're angry and suddenly you can't think of why you were mad in the first place? I feel that energy and I just gotta run. I just gotta go. And that's how you transmute that energy, because energy is just energy. Why not convert the negative energy that feels like garbage into positive energy that is empowering you and inspiring you and motivating the people around you? You have the choice to do it, and you can do it right now. If you're in a funk, I dare you to get up and jump 10 times. I dare you to go outside and just run. Maybe you're at the office. Maybe you're in spike heels. Take them off. Run in the rain. It's raining here. I dare you to change the way that your body is moving right now. I dare you to sit up straight, to put your shoulders back, and to feel the presence of this human existence and to understand that you are in 100% control. And then you choose the happiest thoughts, the joyfulest thoughts, the most grateful, appreciative thoughts that you could possibly think, and give them as an offering, not only to your creator, but to yourself, because it is a reward to you. Every single time you are grateful, it feels so good. You want to know what gets me? You want to know what irks me? All right, here's my pet peeve. And you tell me yours. Don't make me be all vulnerable by myself. The worst thing ever in the whole entire world for me is being told what to do and feeling like I'm being controlled. You guys know who I'm married to? Like, the man is like, no guff. Like, you don't talk back to the guy, Like, he's like double my size exactly. Like, he's twice my body weight. And sometimes he can be a bit authoritative. He's not my pet peeve person. He's my delicious human who I love, who helps me work on these things. It's actually his trigger too. When we feel like we don't have the ability, or when we feel like our freedom has been unrightfully removed from us. Oh, patience, that's the same exact thing. Being micromanaged, same exact thing. It's like you feel like your freedom and your power is being infringed upon on a way that does not feel just. It infuriates us. And I cannot think of what it's called. I just read this book, amazing book called The Science of Likability. And they reference the theory of relevance. I can't remember, but it's something like that. It starts with an R and then it's ant something. I don't know. Take it out of. Oh gosh, you are so funny, Val. So sometimes there's other people in my life that like to tell me what to do that I don't respect. I hate to say that, but I'm like, I love you, I respect you because you're human and because we're all part of consciousness, but I look at your life and it's not something that I would ever want to be. You know, I mean, just I want to aspire to be more like people that get up early, people that have the drive to really accomplish amazing things in their life, people that push past their physical and human limitations, people that have control around food. I'm not saying these are my only friends because we're all human, but the people that I really admire and really want to be more like are the people that I'm going to want advice from. But I noticed that the people that are the quickest to give advice are the ones that need to be heard. And so they're out here like spitting out advice, but they're not living their lives in a way that you want to be anything like. So they tell you what to do. And that frustrates me because it's part of what I see in myself sometimes at some points. I remember before I was studying, before I was learning, I had such a desperate need to be heard that I would just say stupid stuff to be heard. And so I kind of, having grown a lot in that area, I mean, you guys are here listening to me because you want to be here listening to me. But it's another thing if you go up to some random person on a street and tell them how to raise their baby, where they're like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? I'm sure that you've felt this. But I do notice that people that need to be heard, people that don't feel like they're significant enough, they are the very first ones to tell you what to do. And the advice is maybe even dangerous or not true. There's people in my life that will make up stories and I'm like, that's not even accurate information. Like, this is crazy. But they have such a desperate need to be significant. So I feed their significance by validating what they're saying. And that's helped me deal with the frustration of feeling a loss of freedom. But anyways, I want you to think of this person, however they make you feel or however you respond in a way that doesn't feel good to you. I want you to think of this person and I want you to imagine those things that they do against you. And with your eyes closed, take a deep breath. Just inhale deeply. Hold it right into your stomach, understanding that that breath that you just took is replenishing your system with love, with power, with forgiveness. Take 3 more breaths in with your shoulders back, because it does matter how your body is standing, sitting. Keep your spine up straight. Take another deep breath, imagining that the answers are just flowing to you. And when you exhale, release those things about that person that frustrate you. Release those things about that person that you feel are holding you back or that you're using to blame them for not meeting your personal potential. Because we make all of our own choices. I have read so many incredible stories about people that just rise in defeat. People that were ruthlessly abused by their parents. They go on to do these amazing things. And they say, I'm not going to be held back because I was told I was worthless, because I know that I'm worth something. And in fact, I'm going to help other people understand that they're worth something. But whatever your thing is, you can choose to hang on to that anger. You can choose to hang on to that unforgiveness of that person. Or, is that a word? Unforgiveness? Unforgive? I don't know. Let's pretend it's a word. So it's a word because I say it's a word, because why not? This is my Facebook page, right? Hey, you can say a different way on your Facebook page, but I do kind of want to know the word that you use. So you can hold on to that unforgiveness. It's going to be a word. That's going down right now. Or you can let it go. You can release it. You can allow it to physically dissipate, because emotions are energy. And you want to know where emotions like anger and unforgiveness go physically in your body? Would you like to know? I'm writing an ebook on it right now. It goes to your abdominal area. It has physical resonance inside your body for a number of reasons. But understand that the experience that you're having with your body is emotionally based, and you can release it with your mind. You can release it with your breath. You can decide that you're not going to hold anybody else responsible for your outcome, and you can let it go. And when you do that, ask divinely, say, let me see this person, whoever it is that you're thinking of in your mind. Let me see this person the way that you see them. And breathe some more. Release some more. And allow your eyes to be opened up to the possibility that maybe they look a little bit different when their creator's looking at them. And how incredible would it be if we could see people for their true essence, for who they truly are, for their spiritual self? Because you guys, honestly, this is not us. We're not the hair, we're not the makeup, we're not the six-pack, we're not the body. We are that soul, that space inside that is connected to the spirit. What's up, dude? I got Gabe on here. You're in the kitchen. Just come here. He's in the kitchen and he's liking my video. Gabe. He's like, hey, what are you doing? Come here. He's probably eating. I'm correct. What's up? You want to say hi to the people? What's up? Hey guys, we reconnected. Wasn't that cool? Hi.
What's up, y'all?
What's up? What you eating? A nutrition solution?
Nutrition Solutions. It's the little Cuba bowl, and it's super spicy, like beef and.
Didn't it sound like you said Q bubble?
No, it's Cuba bowl.
It sounded like you said Q bubble.
I'm taking my
Emma,
Cuba
what's
bowl and I'm going back to work.
Hey, tell us.
Things and stuff to do.
Tell us the one. Watch this, you guys. Watch this. Because I know he didn't even hear what I was saying before. What's the thing that makes you more angry about somebody than anything else?
About somebody, or
Yeah.
like when somebody tells me what to do.
See? Hey. Anybody else get mad when somebody tells them what to do?
Go ahead, tell me what to do. I dare you. Tell me what I can't do. I dare you.
See what I deal with all day long. This is my life. This is life. All right, you guys.
Your life got a nice butt.
Thanks. He just complimented my butt live on Facebook. Oh, he was complimenting his own butt. Okay, then that makes it all right. Okay, you guys. Whatever is going on today, you are in control of the way that you feel, regardless of what occurs. And number two, that person that you've been blaming for not becoming who it is that you know that you're meant to be present with those things that don't feel very good, release them, and ask to see them through the eyes of their creator. And there's not a person on the face of this planet that you won't love. Love you guys.